everyone, I'm Sol Graffiti.
And I'm Thorn Phoenix.
And we're kicking it old school from Left 4 Dead 1 for the custom campaign I Hate Mountains.
From the people who bought you Portal Prelude.
Oh yes.
What I like about this campaign specifically is the fact that there's actually multiple routes. I mean, we could go right at the end there, or down here, or over there, I suppose. And we'll probably follow the signs.
Okay. Take the less adventurous route.
Yeah.
But we're camping, we're in the woods. We should be going the more adventurous route. Adventure! The actual theme of the map isn't entirely original, because of the fact that, like I say, you've got Blood Harvest and Death Toll also feature in forests and woodlandy kind of areas.
Yeah, but I think that, I mean, when you think with Blood Harvest and Death Toll, you're pretty much in the forest for like 5% of the campaign, and then you're straight into like proper
sewers and undergrounds. And
yeah, and this one we've been, you know, I think we're almost halfway through the level, and we're still in a forest.
Yeah. But I think if it's done well, it doesn't have to be original.
I think what's interesting is the fact that the vehicle that we started with, I think that's actually the end vehicle from Crash Course. So perhaps this is meant to go between Crash Course and Death Toll. That's why it's foresty.
Well, the way the crescendo's done on this second map is pretty damn epic, and we kind of don't want to ruin that for you, because, well, spoilers and all that. So we're just going to skip on straight to the third map, and you can play it yourself if you really want to find out what's going on. But seriously, the level of detail and of the story elements that they've put into this game are pretty much on par with Valve, I'd say.
I would say that this is definitely a Valve level map. So well made.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil it for you, so go ahead and download it if you want to see this one.
Don't go that way, you get stuck that way.
I'm stuck. Right, this is one of the little tiny things. Okay, this is the little bit of the map 2 we can actually show you, is that there's a bit of a bug here. If you, after the crescendo's over, if you step near here, this bit here, you tend to get stuck on the floor. And the only way you can get out is no clipping. Yeah, we're really sorry we couldn't show you map 2, but you'll understand why if you actually play it yourself, so.
Yeah, we really don't want to give anything away because it's so awesome to see it.
Yeah. This is probably one of my least favourite parts of this campaign.
There's a bit labyrinthy, amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not too big on the textures. It's just, I know it's a bit superficial, but it feels a bit more castle-y than Left 4 Dead-y.
Like Return to Castle Wolfenstein rather than Left 4 Dead.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a huge change in pace from the forest. Just the way the forest was decorated, just looked amazing. And also it was kind of very clear and direct where you had to go.
Yeah, I mean, even in the house there was arrows to show which way to go.
Yeah.
This one's just
a big labyrinth of hallways and corridors and...
Yeah, this isn't the way.
Okay. I'm just gonna follow you.
See, the thing is, typically you follow the lights. That's the philosophy behind the map making on Left 4 Dead 2. It's just there's so many lights down here that you just easily get lost.
Yeah. There is no lighting direction and there's no arrow direction. It's just kind of aimless wandering. Which, if you can find your way, it's not so bad, but it does get terribly frustrating. Which is not good when you're trying to enjoy a campaign.
Yeah, there has to be a certain level of tension, but no tension, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The tension is the zombies rather than getting lost. Though some people might enjoy that, I suppose.
Some people might. I know there's a horde event going on and it's all a bit hectic and stuff, but it's hard not to stand here and just appreciate the way this level looks.
Yeah.
Like, the attention to detail in this particular room as well. So all the rooms, there's no samey kind of features. Everything's different.
Yeah, there's little to no copy and paste, which is very good for a custom campaign. Because that's usually something that you find is that, you know, the next campaign, it can be quite good, but there's still a level of kind of copy and paste because they just wanted to fill it more than anything.
Yeah, or there's no defining features at all. I don't mind a little bit of copy and paste because, you know, it feels like the corridors.
Yeah.
But when there's no big rooms like this...
Yeah, then it loses something.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't try and make itself original or pushing the bar out, does it?
But the architecture in this room is incredible for a custom campaign.
Mm.
This is impressive.
Very impressive. I even like the way that the actual floor falls away underneath the boards.
Yeah. I mean, just listen to that wind howling in the background as well. It's like really eerie. And to use our favourite word again, it's just creates this really great atmosphere.
The way that this cave just kind of opens up is just so incredibly well done.
Yeah.
I've not even seen this done anywhere else, not even in a Valve Left 4 Dead campaign.
I think it's safe to say we're officially loving the mapistry of this campaign.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just so well done. The entire campaign, like I was saying at the beginning of this particular level, was that I didn't feel the texturing actually felt very Left 4 Dead and stuff, because I didn't feel like you would see these guys in that kind of environment. But slowly as this map has been going on, you actually get a lot more Left 4 Dead elements being incorporated.
Definitely.
Here we are in some more familiar Left 4 Dead 1 style territory.
Yeah, it does remind me of the final map of Blood Harvest.
Yeah. We were saying at the beginning how many elements this does take from Left 4 Dead 1, but doesn't actually, like, copy it. I think there's something about this campaign that I really enjoy in the fact that, like most custom campaigns, they don't sort of take elements and continue the story of Left 4 Dead 1.
Yeah.
They just sort of carry on their own little story or add in their own bits and pieces to what the story might be.
Yeah. I mean, this sits so flawlessly into the style of Left 4 Dead and the story of Left 4 Dead with the original 4 survivors that I wouldn't be surprised if this came out as a DLC pack and this was plonked in. I mean, the way that you kind of play through it is so fantastic because it's constantly interesting, it's constantly changing. I mean, you know, we said there's no copy and paste, but you know, there's no copy and paste at all, not even in ideas. Well, no, the more forest, more forest. Yes, there's more forest and then a bit more forest, but the next bit of forest is so different from the original that it just keeps you interesting. And so that the way that the gameplay unfolds means that there's no single tactic that you can employ. You have to constantly adapt to the environment in the way that the choke points come out and, you know, the wide spawning areas, etc. Now this area I find really interesting because it's like one of those filter things, oh crap, where you know, it's obviously an area where they filtered out the infected and the non-infected and stuff, and move them down, you put them in queues and you're on beds like a hospital.
Yeah.
It's so well thought out.
They don't really show anything like that in Left 4 Dead 1, do they?
No, not Left 4 Dead 1.
As far as custom campaigns go, I Hate Mountains is probably one of the best.
I think it is the best.
Well,
especially in the way of serious, proper Left 4 Dead campaigns.
Yeah, but I do think there is a lot of campaigns that do other things really well as well. Yeah,
you know, in its category of what it does, it's the best. As in proper Left 4 Dead story-based campaign gameplay. It is the best at that.
As far as looks go, it is probably one of the most stunning campaigns I've ever seen.
Yeah. The other thing about this is that there's several custom created areas, like the rescue vehicle and those little lamps. You don't see them in Left 4 Dead 1, and they're put in there, they're custom made, but they don't intrude.
Yeah.
They fit so well into the campaign, they're so well created that they're not kind of an elephant in an anthill. I think where it would be out of place would be the Left 4 Dead 2 version, because I don't think Nick, Rochelle, Coach and Alice would find themselves in that type of area.
No, because it's a lot darker. It's a very Left 4 Dead 1, very dark, gritty, raw campaign with the kind of story elements that are related mostly around military and quarantine, whereas with Left 4 Dead 2 the story elements more related around actual real people and living lives and what happened to them before the infection took hold.
Yeah.
Obviously it's not without its minor flaws, like I mean, it's got the sticky floor glitch on the second map after the crescendo. I think the biggest damper on gameplay probably would be the labyrinthy style maps, because like we've said before, it's frustrating trying to find your way around there and being hoarded by zombies. It's nice to know where you've got to go, and although it does create a sense of realism, having the sense of not knowing where you're going, it's still kind of game breaking sometimes.
Yeah.
As far as that, I mean, I don't really see a lot of other things wrong with it. It's like trying to review something Valve's actually released, though it is better than Crash Course.
Definitely.